you're attracted to kids that are 12 years old? I really want to know. Just tell me. Is that Glenn? You realize that children cannot consent, right? You realize you're going to end up in jail if you ever go through with what your like heads and like you realize if you go through with what you're imagining in your head and what you're like wanting to do, you realize you can go to jail and face serious like prison time. You know that, right? And why aren't you actually talking? Like, talk so we can hear your voice. I want to hear your voice. Because I actually want the internet to be a safe place, unlike you creeps. I want the internet to be safe. So, like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure you're one of those people who are like, oh, it's okay to be attracted to kids that can't, like, kids who are not mentally prepared enough. You know, I'm pretty sure you're one of those people who probably don't even like. I'm gonna ask you a few questions, Glenn. What do you think of pedo hunters? Like people that catch guys, creeps like you, and put them in jail, like sting operations. He said, once they enter puberty, they're mentally prepared enough according to nature. How? Yeah, Nate, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not gonna. He said, obviously they are. What? I can't. Glenn, talk. Show your voice so we can hear you. Cause you didn't mute your mic. Do you even have a mic? Like you realize that no one likes you, Glenn. No one really likes you. No one's liking you because the world knows. Okay, we need to wait until a certain age to actually consent. How how are we sick? How are we sick? No, I don't want you to I don't want you to type it. I want you to actually get on the mic, explain to everyone how they're sick for not agreeing with your sick ideologies. Turn on your mic. Turn on your mic. 'Cause- mm-mm. Oh wait. Oh wait. No, don't listen. Actually talk. Open your mouth. Are you like you or something? Okay, I'll just like you'll listen. You'll listen. I'll tell you. You You should not, Glenn. You should not be allowed on the internet. You shouldn't. You should be in jail. You should be placed in jail for 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 being basically a nuisance to society, basically a danger and a pedophile. Because children cannot consent. I said that a billion times. Cannot consent. When you are sending like inappropriate pictures, of them people develop trauma. What have you done that's against the law? You're being a creep by thinking about children. Already explained all of this. Just because they did it thousands of years ago doesn't make it right. It doesn't. And also, Glenn, you're the same dude that was talking about was talking about the same thing on UK forums. Glenn, I am Nubjira. I am. I am Nubjira from the UK server. So, I mean, like, if you act on it, yeah, then you should be in jail. But you should also get some help. Like, get some help. Get some, like, mental help. So you won't, like, do this ever again. So you won't think about that stuff. When you're 18 and the child is, like, 13. And I know this is a hot take right now, but I know this one's gonna be a hot take. I understand 2 years apart. Yeah, I understand that. That's not as bad as 13, thinking about 13-year-olds. Like, what is wrong with you? 13-year-olds, when you're 13, you just became a teenager. Like, that's like early teens. Like, why don't you think about some 20-year-olds? Like, why are you thinking about 13-year-olds, you creep? He said, being a creep and thinking about things isn't against the law. What's the difference? He put being a creep in quotes. I can't. But being a creep, like, you're a creep. You need help. You need, like, mental, like, psychiatric help. Put them in, like, you need to be put in a mental hospital, basically. You need to be put in there, get some help, come out as a normal person that is actually benefiting society. People like you, Glenn, make me actually make is the reason why I like it when people do pedo hunts and like pedo hunts and like sting operations, so they can protect children and the internet can be a safe place. Like, remember, like, when you probably will lie this off, but you were probably that boy person that got me locked because I was warning everyone about you. Wait, wait. Someone Vic said. Wait, ask him about the pastel parfait on MSP. She just messaged him. Pastel. Who's, who's that? Is Pastel Parfait the one of the people that he was inappropriate towards? Oh. Glenn, what about Pastel Parfait? Why were you inappropriate towards her? So it's not. Oh, this coward left. This man. Glenn is a coward. Everybody. This man is a coward. I don't know where he lives. He said that he didn't live in the UK, but like he called her a old sick lesbian. This is Vic. He said he called her old lesbian for exposing him. So apparently now this guy's homophobic. Okay. Glenn Glenn is not only sexist, he's also apparently transphobic, he's a pedophile. He's basically everything wrong in this world. Oh, and racist too. He's also racist, which this is I am actually a black person. If you Oh, I don't know if you guys know this, but this is the same girl that said he had a website to lure. Yeah, he uses the word girl. What is it called? Vic, what is it called? Cause I'm gonna have to do like some pedo operation with Mama Max or something. Cause is it kids chat? Like, put it in the chat. Cause I want to know. Cause this is honestly ridiculous. Oh, he's typing. So I'm pretty sure he's the same guy that made the forum. Oh, should black people exist? And saying that white people been smarter than black people. As a person of color, I can say that I'm very offended. There's a lot of smart black people. Yes, every race has its dumb people, and every every race has its dumb and smart people. I happen to be between smart and dumb, but yeah. But I am very smart enough to know that Glenn thinking about young kids is not okay. And also, guys, I was recording this. I'm gonna put this on YouTube, probably. I don't know. He never showed his voice, which I'm not sure which can warrant a privacy complaint. I didn't. Oh, and also, like, I don't really like it when people are cowards. Like, I don't like cowards like that. If you're going to have these thoughts, you might as well be proud of it, because that's gonna be the story behind that mugshot when you're in jail. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you, Glenn, if you're watching this video, I'm gonna say, you know what they do to pedophiles in prison? They would have traded you for a pack of smokes. Yeah, they would have done that. Trade this guy for a pack of smokes. That's what they do in prisons when you're a pedophile and having like 10 years. You're going to end up being someone's property. And you're going to know how it feels to be valued as below someone, as like basically valued as below someone, like valued as like below sub like below humans, like basically subhuman. Uh, he's gonna like know what it's like to be traded for a pack of smokes. Probably they're going to screw him up badly in prison. They're going to probably end up beating him up because they don't like pedophiles in prison. Like, people who hurt kids normally get beat up and other things I can't say. So, Glenn, if you end up watching this video, just know that you are a piece of crap human being and you deserve to be in jail. I will admit, I am underaged. I'm not saying my age. Also, I might as well say now. 13 years of being on this planet, and I didn't know someone this stupid could be allowed to be put in this world. I never knew that. But even as a 13-year-old, I know that. Well, I'm turning 13 soon, but yeah, that counts. As a 13-year-old, I know what like he's thinking about and what he's attracted to is wrong. It's not illegal. I am underage, and I even know that. I would not want to be put in that type of situation where he's like, I wouldn't want to be put in that situation where I end up getting traumatized by this guy because I foolishly clicked on the link. I watch all the videos, I read all the links, I know all the warning signs. I have basically taught myself to protect myself. So, like, I know red flags, and this guy would be it. Also, I'm probably going to do a pedal hunt soon. Uh, so, I'm probably going to report him to the FBI. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know how to email them because I'm not doing chat logs. That's too long. But I'm going to show, like, I have the screenshots on the computer. The So, like, Glenn is claiming that he's smart, but I have screenshots, so if he tries to delete them, I have them archived. I'm going to archive them on my Twitter. I sent them everywhere. They're everywhere, and I have your user. So if you try to delete it, they'll still are archives. The messages when you delete your user, the messages are still there. Like, and he never, like, as you saw, he never showed his voice. He, like, I don't know how he couldn't speak when his mic wasn't muted. I'm pretty sure he turned off his mic, and he wouldn't, like, speak into it and let us. And wouldn't let us, like, let us hear his voice. Pretty sure Glenn is gonna see the messages anyway, so I'm probably going to do an interview. Probably ask him why instead of this type of interview where I was, like, basically calling him disgusting. I'm going to ask him for an interview, just me and him, because I'm pretty sure he left due to the pressure of the people in this group chat that's being shown on screen right now. Like, being shown on screen. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna do a private interview. I'm going to, like, ask him, try to go into his mind. But yeah, all I have to say is that he is disgusting. I don't I don't like him. I probably am going to send a cyber tip to the FBI once I figure out how to email them. I want to know how to email the FBI. But anyways, bye and see you in the next one. Also, this is the same guy that was talking about like periods and stuff. But anyways, bye.